Hey, what's going on, y'all? Eric Taylor, Taylor 2 Coaching, and I'm back with a new transit video. We're talking about this new moon on May 11th in Taurus, where it's exalted at 21 degrees. That's when the sun and the moon in the sky are at 21 degrees. Like always, Taylor 2 Coaching, and you can email me, taylor2coaching@gmail.com. And for this actual chart, right, and it's 11:59 a.m. Pacific, 2:59 Eastern, 7:59, I guess, Universal Time, London or whatever. And what's fascinating, it's 20 degrees Leo, another fixed sign, right? Taurus is fixed earth, Leo fixed fire, for the ascendant. So we've got Mercury and Venus and Gemini and Mars in Cancer, your private dancer. The mom with the knife in the kitchen just bitching and itching. You better listen to me. And that Taurus moon, you've got the black moon Lilith at 22 degrees and Uranus at 13 still in Taurus, right? So this is a great time, and I'm out in nature. As you can hear the birds, and I'll show you some nature, but it's Lilith and Uranus and the sun and the moon not only set new intentions, but go be a part of nature. But there's still, think of what Taurus is. Second house, values, self-worth, money, material items, your five senses. You need to meditate. You need to pray. Go for walks. You should do daily walks anyway. Don't be running and getting caught up in your Peloton or jogging and hurting your knees. And a brisk walk every evening is good. Or during the day and hiking. But this moon and sun is squaring Jupiter at 29 degrees in Aquarius. And on May 13th, it's 2 days later, it's going to go into Pisces until July 28th. We'll get to that in a moment. But Neptune is still in Pisces. The North Node with the Venus and Mercury are all in Gemini. And there's just a lot of interesting energy going on. Because Uranus is still, you're seeing, right, I guess some explosion in Afghanistan and earthquakes. And then we have the eclipses, solar and lunar, coming up May 26th and June 10th. There is going to be a lot of intense energy that is still kind of brewing. And when you're dealing with this this new moon, set discipline and order and intentions on what you need for survival, for food. Not hoarding, I'm not talking about that, right? We don't want to deal, and I don't preach anything to deal with fear. I'm like faith over fear. Because fear, like we're seeing and have seen for the last year and a half, has had people doing things that might not be so bueno for them for the next 5 years. And doing things that are irrational and don't make sense. And I don't get into parties and left and right, Democrat, Republican. I get into elevation and turning off the television and avoiding the noise. I'm all about my sports and music, right? Because I know, I get caught up too. But when I turn that stuff off and don't pay attention to the politics, your spirit vibrates higher. Uranus is saying new money, new earth. Bitcoin, changing. What are you eating? How do you eat? Right? Drink your distilled water. Don't OD on the alkaline, not good for the gut, the acids, right? Vitamin C is sorbate. Just taking care of your own health, fruits and vegetables. Be intentional. Okay? Let's go for a spin around. Now, it is hot as the dickens. or like the Fushnikins, what you picking, who you sticking. Maybe you should take a break and stop beating the chicken. I'm finger licking, good, all up in your hood. Some of you clown MCs, I'm telling you, I wish you would. But I think the important thing right now with this new moon and this energy is to figure out, especially with this square in Aquarius, squaring the sun and the moon. And then you've got Lilith and Uranus, very much about your instincts, your guts, your freedom seeking, your rebellion. There's a lot of energy that's talking about futuristic rebellion, freedom. Getting synchronized with the earth, the new earth. Right? I guess scientifically the earth's core is shifting and changing and expanding. You do your own research. But things are happening, things are changing. Right? How do you sort of get out of this vortex and matrix and heal and stay grounded? Put your feet in the grass. Right? I always tell you about Taurus driving fast, and then I talk about the real estate, you know. That's an important energy, you know. But I think the real cool, important thing is for you to, you know, get involved in not just nature. I'm taking you for a crazy spin. Gunga din, you know me gonna win. Taylor to coaching, Big 3 Astrology. I like to, you know, spit that poetry, but I also like to get away from the noise and try to, you know, take you on a different journey. So, how you feeling? Hope you're good. But with the fixed ascendant and the fixed new moon, what is it that you're not willing to change and let go of? And be honest with yourself. This is the very physical energy. Taurus is the physical body, the feet on the earth, right? And so in some ways we have to figure out, what are we needing to do differently about our monies, our values, our self-worth? What is our like real sort of philosophy? You know, what are we kind of holding on to that is not, excuse me, so hot, not benefiting our values and our systems for our family, our survival, our assets, our future, the things we collect and invest in, right? The food, the quality of the food, the speech. That's Taurus. So, you know, take some time. Really be intentional about what you say to other people, what you say to yourself, right? With Mercury and Venus and the North Node in Gemini, right? This is a time to get out there, communicate, exchange, be social. Venus and Gemini, very flirty, you know? But do it with positivity. Leave the negative and the hate and the hate speech and the division and divisiveness alone, right? Taurus is saying kind of, yes, it's sensual, but it's also very spiritual. Just like the earth, you know? It's exalted in Taurus for a reason. It's not so moody and emotional in Cancer. It's very grounded, right? So, gosh, sorry. So think about how you, think about how you can kind of touch a tree. You know, how you can exist in society better, be a better human. Right, we've kind of had so much isolation. People are dying, unfortunately, literally dying, but people are dying to have friends and connection and freedom again. Do it safely and wisely, but also do it with nature. Right, Venus, Mercury, North Node of Gemini is saying get back to touching people, right? It's actually, we need human contact. It's biology. But we also need to touch nature, touch the grass, the water, the ocean, the lakes. And with this square to Aquarius and Jupiter, the final time before it's, bounces and goes to Pisces, squares can be interesting, challenging energy. But think about what it is. Right? Aquarius, science, the future. Taurus, five senses. What's right, what's wrong? What's making you pontificate and think about your own survival and your own senses and your own food intake? I know, I take care of my mother. I had to explain to a nurse that, giving my mother more water is actually a good thing, not a bad thing. Imagine that. So just be careful thinking so-called experts are experts and you need to listen to them like there's the gospel. Because sometimes people don't even use common sense. Capiche? You have to learn, and that's why Lilith is here at 22 degrees, right with the sun and moon at 21 degrees. Lilith is saying, get back in, and it loves being in earth signs, get back in your own instinct, your own root chakra, your third eye, right? Tap in to your own gut. Trust yourself. What's wrong with trusting yourself? Your intelligence, your gut, because your root chakra, your instinct, your intuition, right? Hormonal, pre-verbal, pre-rational energy, and I'll get to my Lilith series, it's going to be dope. That's how God speaks to you, through your instinct and your gut. So really vegetate on that. Focus, exist on that. And let's work on the self-love. Because then it doesn't, it heightens your five senses. It will allow you to really explore your intuition, your gut. Who you are, star. That's important. Stop doubting yourself and looking for everyone else to tell you how to move left, right, and different, what to do, what to eat, what to take, what medicine this, that. Listen to your own body. That's what the Taurus new moon is telling you. It's exalted. New earth. It's changing. Are you changing? Even though it's fixed and stubborn. Get practical, prudent, pragmatic, but get in tune with your body, the energy field, the vibrations. Be on a high frequency. That's what this energy is saying. And walk around like the regal kings and queens that you are. Wake the F up. You're special. God made each one of us unique, complex, and special, and astrology is the map. Come on, y'all. Please. Right? You leave these bugs alone, but I love the trees, and I love the nature. I'm a Virgo. But it's time to get grounded, meditate, pray outside in nature, and allow yourself that opportunity to, to walk, to move, to breathe, to trust, to not be closed-minded, but to open up. Right? Jupiter and Aquarius, expand your beliefs and philosophies about humanity and the collective, in the sense that if we all tap in, be better, act better, and love ourselves better, right? Taurus, second house, value self-worth, then the intentions of this new moon can get us in a new place for the next 6 months and the next year, to be tapped in to our gut, our root chakra, our instincts, to our breath, our speech, our food, our own survival. You can do it. All right? So I'm not preaching, I'm just telling you the energy. And literally the Leo ascendant is dynamic and dramatic and expressive, but it is a king and queen, and it's creativity. Be creative. You know? And it's a very generous energy too. So it can be a little arrogant to try to, this fixed energy, you got to watch that. But open up your heart and your mind and get ready. So Jupiter and Pisces, it's going to be good. We got the eclipse stuff. I'll get to that in another video, but this is May 13th, 2 days later. Jupiter and Pisces, it can expand, water issues in your home. You need to know what house it's in. You hit me up, Taylor 2 Coaching. Okay. Sorry, it's so hard to see. There we go. Lord have mercy. It can expand water, floods. Right? Pisces is the deep ocean. But it also can expand your creativity, your imagination, your intuitive sensibility, your connective tissue to the collective, compassion, empathy. Care about your fellow man. Stop basing everything on what the TV's telling you to do or hate and this and that, Stop avoiding your friends because you have different views. These are unbelievable times. I am shocked and surprised at how some people are acting. It's very disappointing. But I never change. And then I always change. It's the Scorpio ascendant. But you have to have an open mind and question. Don't play checkers when this is a game of chess, and don't be a pawn. Wake up. Put your feet in the lawn, the grass. Maybe you need to leave the concrete jungle to open up and see. And listen to the earth's poetry and harmony. Okay? Get to the ocean. With Jupiter and Pisces, this energy will be beautiful. But then it goes back into Aquarius until 2 days before the new year, 29th or 30th. Then it will show you for 2022. It's a little sneak peek of the energy for 2022. Okay, I talked about it on my live video the other night, so watch that, please. And I got the birth chart sale going till Mother's Day Sunday night, so when you see this, it might be right before then or whatever, but until midnight. $25 off for full services, business, birth chart, solar, synastry compatibility in the regular birth chart. Okay, for the mothers, sister, auntie, grandma, mama. It's a blessing. $125. It's worth it. Mini movie of your life, written and videos, reports, full 12 houses. Business has the custom video too. And so does the solar synastry. No, but we meet on Zoom for the couple and explain everything. 30, 40 minutes. You ask me questions. All right. But enjoy the new moon in Taurus. Enjoy Jupiter and Pisces. It also can expand negative things, right? The victim mentality, drugs, alcohol abuse, deception, So, pay attention. Jupiter is the traditional ruler of Pisces. It's the feminine side. Sagittarius is the masculine side. All right? I got you. Hope you got me. Read, comment down below, watch my videos, check the flow. God bless you guys. Taurus, new moon, salute. 21 degrees. It's kind of a cuspy number. 21, 3, Jupiter energy. So it's expand your intentions and be positive. Yeah, you know that Jupiter and Pisces. It'll be some interesting energy. But then it's going to retrograde back into Aquarius and then go back into Pisces in the end of the year for 2022. But the new moon in Taurus in 21 degrees. Woo, feel that flow. You know how it go. One for all. Shout out to Brand Nubian, Grand Pooba, Sadat X, Derek on the flex. My boy, Lord Jamar, who I used to rock with and chill with on Law and Order and Oz. You know how your boy E Complete do hip hop forever. So enjoy Taurus new moon. Stay grounded. Be your best self. Be real. And tap into what's important for your five senses, for your family, your food, and tap it in and connecting to the earth. All right? May 11th, 2:59 p.m. Eastern, 11:59 a.m. Pacific, 7:59 Universal. How did they get to be universal? Anyway, Eric Taylor, Taylor 2 Coaching. Hit me up. Taylor2coaching@gmail.com. I got you. Peace.